Good morning, everybody. It's Jerry here. The date is June 22nd, 2012. I am 9 days out from one journey. I'm sure that everybody has seen the video by now of the school bus monitor being made fun of and harassed by the middle school aged kids. Where they're calling her names and everything else and belittling her. The video is actually posted on YouTube. Her name is Karen. I don't remember what her last name is. Anyway, I kind of wanted to take a second. If you haven't seen the video, please watch it. It's these middle school aged kids that are making fun of this widow woman and saying some pretty harsh things that I can't believe were actually put on video and posted on YouTube. Anyway, the video has caused a big reaction, so much that an organization set up a fund for Karen to be able to raise money for her to go on a vacation of a lifetime, to kind of, I guess, try to make up for what these kids did. The fund was set to, had a goal of $5,000, and I believe it's over $400,000 as of right now. So she's going to be able to go on a pretty big vacation, or even possibly retire early, or whatever. It's a lot of money. She can do what she wants with. Anyway, so I want to talk about follow the leader, and how sometimes it's a really great thing, and sometimes it's a really bad thing, and what it does and why we do it. We're very social. People in general are very social. The reason that the fiasco with the school bus monitor, the reason that it got so overheated and so overdone and so malicious, was I'm sure you figured it out, but it's one kid makes one comment to see how the rest of the group reacts, and then from there another kid follows suit to one-up that kid. If the reaction was good, if the facial expressions on the other kid was good, on the other kids were good, then another kid knows that, hey, I can do the same thing, and let's see what kind of reaction I get. They continue to do this until it gets to be where it was with the bus monitor, Karen. It's a one person trying to one-up the other type thing. Why would they do it to a bus monitor? A bus monitor usually is not very high-ranked or have a lot of pull with anybody, I wouldn't think. They also are very similar to substitutes. Kids push their limits with those type of figures in the school or wherever, and people in general do this because they know that a person doesn't hold very much authority, so they can basically say and do whatever they want, and unless that person steps up and actually can fight for themselves and fight back and argue, or actually be able to get it to where the kids are punished, then the kids have free reign, and that was a big evidence in that videotape. So why don't people like Karen in a school go and talk to admin about whatever the issues are or being made fun of? They don't want to feel. They feel like their issue, like the issue with kids, is a petty one. Like the issue of kids making fun of them is a petty one. So, in order to keep their job, they feel as though that they can't actually go to admin and actually talk to admin about the situation, because they're afraid of being retaliated against, or that it may seem like just something like a minor issue. Whereas in Karen's case, it was pretty big. She ended up crying and being very hurt by some of the comments. But this happens a lot. And I'm here to tell you it happens a lot. It happened whenever I was in school. I saw it happen with substitute teachers, with substitute bus drivers. I did see it happen, so I know for sure it happens more than just this once. And I know the reasoning behind it. I understand. I don't agree with, but I understand where the kids, how it got to be to that point, how it got to be that extreme, with the things that they were saying. And I also understand why Karen or other people people in substitute positions or whatever it happens to be wouldn't go to admin to ask for help. So then let's talk about the other end of the follow the leader. So this video goes viral. It's pretty intense. People love entertainment, and this was, even if it's disgusting entertainment, it's entertainment. It got people's interest. So since it got people's interest, people talked about it, and the popularity of the video spread until it got to a point of being a viral video on YouTube. So then someone reacts. The reason that someone reacts is also a human reaction. They feel bad and feel like something should be done to fix this situation where in society something has gone wrong. They want to do their best to try to fix that, or to try to make it at least a little bit better. And they created a fund for Karen to go on a vacation to kind of make up for that. America reacts the same way that the person that created that fund reacted. They give money to the fund because they feel for Karen. You imagine yourself in that situation. You put yourself in that situation. It's a very human situation. It's a very real situation. And you can't do anything. You feel like you were the one in that video being made fun of. But for a little bit, for a little piece of being able to make up for that, you give a couple of dollars to this fund, and it helps a little bit. So then there's the good side of follow the leader. In general, we tend to follow whatever the people around us are doing. There are leaders, there are people who stand up and make a statement or make an action, and they do so, and most of the time it's not in the hopes of, I wouldn't think it's in hopes of getting a following. They do so, I would hope, because it's the right thing to do. But I think sometimes it does get to be, well, they did it, it seems to have gotten a good reaction from other people, I will do it. It's crazy how this works. So I've been giving a lot of thought. I watched that video and I've been giving a lot of thought to it, as you can tell. And it gives me more hope in what I'm doing with One Journey than what I had before. To be able to see that, yes, the world does have a mean side, it does have a hateful side, and it's always easier to be hateful, it's always easier to not care than what it is to care and to love. But anyways, the video gives me a lot of hope, and makes me understand that what I'm doing, regardless if people agree with it or not, regardless of what people say about it, it makes me feel like what I'm doing is right. It's what is right with me. It is what is right in this situation, and I am going to continue on doing it. So this video actually helped me out a lot in seeing that. And I'm glad that there's a good side to humanity, and I want to be able to reach out and be able to find that. And selfishly, I want to be able to do it for myself. And with that, I plan on sharing. I plan on sharing that experience and hopefully inspiring others to want to see a change in the world around them. Anyway, I love you guys. I can't believe another 9-minute video. Follow my journey on jerjohns.com. It's JERJOHNS.com. And I will talk to you tomorrow.